TPN News Report, where we bring to you all things indie, and that is all the news and entertainment, including music and in film in the local Atlanta area. I'm your host, Chelsea Ray, and today we will kick it off with an interview with the one and only Tracy McLean, who will give to us information about her upcoming project known as Lust, which is based on her book, also entitled Lust. Check it out. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm your host, Chelsea Ray of TPN News, and I'm here with one of, if you have not heard, an author, writer, director, Miss Tracy McLean. How are you today, Tracy?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to have you on the show. We had to reach out to you because we've heard of your awesome project that is going on. It's actually all over Facebook. It's called Lust. And I heard that you had some great cast. For instance, Kelvin Rowe.
Yes.
Is he actually starring in this film?
Yes, he's actually the main character. Yes.
What's up? What's up, Kelvin? How are you? So let us know about Lust and what inspired you to write this film.
Well, Lust is based on a book that I wrote called Lust, of course, but it's Lust, the Desires of the Heart. And it was inspired spiritually and also to touch different people. With Lust, everyone can connect with everything that's going on in it. It's nothing in there that you can't say, I went through it, or someone I know went through it. So lust, it's bigger than just the word lust. The word lust gets you there, and the cast take you the rest of the way.
Wow. Okay, so here's the book here. I just want to real quick let everyone see that. So it's Lust, the Desires of the Heart, and you wrote this book, but this is not your first book. But before I go into the first book, let's talk about Lust. So I see that the book is based on the main character, Devin. So did you continue that story within the movie?
Yes, I did. But it's a little more detailed. You get a little more depth to see Devin's layers. And Devin is played by Kelvin Rowe. And you get to see how he build his empire, how he began to build Lust from the bottom to the top.
Okay, wow. Because with lust, you are thinking what the word means, lust. So we're expecting to see something about maybe something sexual, maybe a little bit of deceitfulness or something like that. But I guess you can't tell me all of it.
I can give
you give me a little bit, but is that about right? Is that the gist of the movie?
Well, no, it's not the gist of it. Lust, we lust for so many things. And lust is one of the 7 deadly sins. So if you go there, what makes it a sin? When you lust for someone else's husband, someone else's wife, someone else's money, you lust for so much of it, just lust for power. We have a lust, we look at it in a lot of different ways. When you see a piece of chocolate cake that you're not supposed to be eating, and you're like, oh my God, I could have that piece. That's lust. And so lust opened the doors to a lot of consequences that we deal with in life. And so if we can learn how to control our lustful nature,
she preaching, y'all.
Then, we can change some things in our life.
That's deep. And you're so right, because lust, it can be the root of all evil, Lord knows. But that is awesome. So we're looking forward to the film. How can we check it out if we want to watch it? Is it in production now, or?
It's definitely in production now. We actually have a release date for Richmond, Virginia. It'll be Virginia area for Fox on September the 4th at 8:30. And then it'll come in Atlanta the following week at 11:30 on Sunday.
Is that on Fox?
On Fox, yes.
That's awesome. Okay, so what's the release date again? Say that again.
Okay, it's September the 4th, and that's in Virginia Fox, and that's at 8:30. And September the 11th at 11:30 in Atlanta, Texas, Florida, Chicago, and Philadelphia.
Awesome. And that's on Fox. as well. Okay, y'all tune in. September 4th, Richmond, Virginia. That's your hometown, right?
Definitely.
Okay. And also September 11th here in Atlanta on Fox. You can check out Lust. It's still in production, so I'm sure you'll be hearing more about it on her Facebook. What is your Facebook page?
My Facebook page is Tracy McLean, TracyMcLean. That's my Facebook page. The Instagram page is Lust1336, and the Twitter page is Lust1336.
First on TPN News. That was your girl, Tracy McLean, definitely doing her thing in the Atlanta area. Make sure you check out her project known as Lust. It will actually be airing September the 11th on Fox here in Atlanta. And don't forget to grab her book. Next, we'll bring to you one of, or two, shall I say, of the hottest Atlanta actors. You know them as Troy and Roy Beecham. Yes, they have been doing their thing in Atlanta in film, in different plays, and also TV series. Check out this interview. And I'm sitting here with Troy and Roy. Let me make sure I get it right. Troy, and I know because he has on black shoes, and Roy. How are you all today?
Good, good. Glad to be here.
You're doing good. Nice.
Beautiful day. So I'm gonna see if I can master this interview with both of you being able to talk. So what I'm gonna do is just pass the mic your way. If you feel like you want to answer it,
Okay.
you know, Troy, just let me know. Did I say that right? Roy.
Roy.
Okay, let me get it together.
That's okay. It happens all the time.
Okay.
So nothing new. So we've been called, we answered to both Troy or Roy, okay?
Okay.
So we were used to it, kind of.
Good. Okay, y'all help me out though.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So tell me about the projects that you are currently working on right now.
Well, we're working on a movie called Selfless True Happiness, which is a kind of a Christian-based movie with Lorenzo Yerbe as the producer. And we're doing that, and then he hopes to make a bigger movie at the end of the summer, one that's longer type movie. And he's doing that, and we got a play going on now called Karma that's going to take place on June 11th at Shiloh High School in Snellville, Georgia, and me and him has a role in.
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
So we've been doing that for the last, couple of months, and hope that's going to take off. He's hoping that will take off, where we'll be, doing some, like in some other cities, maybe Tennessee somewhere. So that we got going on, and plus
Nineveh, we did a film commercial to advertise the ongoing production that Rufus Morris has going. Actually, he's a Powder Springs guy, and we filmed on that a couple weeks ago, and we gonna be part of that production once it hits. He get filming the main film, of that. So that's kind of going on. I spoke with him a couple of days ago. He's going to talk to us when that happens. He needs us back on set. And let's see.
we've done some stuff at Six Flags. We're actually almost like still employees at Six Flags.
Really? What do you do?
Fright Fest. We're little scare clowns at Six Flags this
Get
past.
out of here.
Yeah.
What?
one minute we were scaring the kids, and then in Christmas time rolled around, we became elves and we were hugging them.
We became Santa Claus helpers at the Christmas holiday in the park.
Yeah.
It was a couple of months after the Halloween thing, and so we went from, like he said, running and chasing kids to hugging them and introducing them to Santa Claus. So, and we had a guy out there that looked like a real Santa Claus, so I'd introduce him as, I'd tell the kid, you fit and see the real Santa Claus. And he looked like a real Santa Claus. So that was fun. So we might do that coming up, too, at the end of the year.
Filming going on Sunday actually with you see you knew Steve Bell. He's got something going on. Yes, Steve D. Bell. And we got to film with him again on this coming Sunday. So
Called The Shepherds.
Shepherds with Stephen Bell.
that's a way.
Yeah, I'll actually be a part of that, so I get to see you all on set.
So we beat him up on that thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually produced also by Javon Thacker and Stevie Bell.
Yeah, that's right. I did see her.
The day was, he come down the street and he come in the store where we was running the store, and me and him whooped him. We done a little.
You can't give the script away, but yeah, we beat him up a little bit.
Okay, so you all are in different roles. I mean, we can't we can't help but deny that you all are twins, right? I mean, are y'all twins, or am I just seeing things? Am I seeing double?
I may have told you 2 weeks ago we did a prank over in Sandy Springs. If they could pay us that kind of money on a normal film, I could be like Bobby and retire here pretty soon. We made some good money on that. That was a prank. We pulled a birthday prank. I went in and acted like I was a backup auditor, and I was rechecking some stuff. And I asked the guy for his certificate license, to sell real estate. And I had him kind of scuffling around in his seat because he said it was in his desk drawer, but I don't know. I said, it's not hanging up on the wall. And he said, well, I've cleaned up my desk. So anyway, it worked, and we got paid the full amount of money. So, hey.
Wow.
Anybody needs any prank done, we ready.
Hit them up, y'all. Pranks. We got elves. We got little demons for Halloween.
We may be part of Christmas Carol coming up this Christmas. We did the last Christmas at Theater in the Square.
Yeah.
So we were the charity men in the Christmas Carol. And I hope we get to do it again this Christmas. I know that's a long way off, but that was fun.
Your first stage
work
job?
we did, right? We would again, like you said, charity men. So that was interesting and learning experience at the same time.
Wow. So I mean,
so
we know
you say something on stage, you can't redo it like, you can't create it and redo the cut, the scene or whatever,
So we know you.
By the way, you may picked up on the accent. We are from Alabama.
Alabama. Shout out to Alabama. What part?
Piedmont, right? About from Powder Springs, Georgia, it's about 54 miles to our property over in Alabama.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Now you just run our whole career. You just shot our whole career right there from Alabama.
I mean, but you all are busy, and that is a good thing that you are continuing to get gigs and different jobs here and there. I mean, I know you all are twins, and sometimes folks might think that they can't get one without the other. I even asked, so do we have to book you both at the same time, or can we book you separate?
He just ordered us some TPN tickets for Bobby's Film Fest, I guess it is, in Mableton, Georgia.
TPN Awards is coming up June
4th.
June 4th, that's right. Y'all
Okay.
get tickets. If you have not gotten your tickets yet, pick them up. TPN1.com, right? On Eventbrite also.
We
So I'm in good.
Bobby for months. We're going to show up, and we're going to be there if the water don't rise, and you know what I mean.
That's up in the award with Bobby is the road less travel.
Oh, so you all are part of that?
We were a small portion of that. No pun intended, but we were part of it, a little bit of it.
The Road Less Travel. And who wrote that or directed that?
Ron Hudson.
Okay.
Ron Hudson. And the girl that played the part across from Charles Barden, she's up for supporting actress. Monique Davis.
Credit. Our name's on the credit list, yeah.
Okay.
When you see it, we got her name on there, so.
Monique Davis? Okay, well, definitely. Y'all check out TPN Awards because it's coming up. The Road Less Travel, they will be a part of that film. And you said, what's his name, Ron Hudson?
Ron Hudson, yes.
Ron Hudson. Okay, shout out to Ron Hudson. Didn't you just love those two? Those twins, Troy and Roy Beecham. They're definitely doing their thing. They stay busy in the Atlanta industry. You have to definitely catch them when you can. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this segment of TPN News Reports. I'm your host, Chelsea Ray. Don't you all forget that June 4th, 2016, the TPN Awards will be in full effect. So if you have not gotten your tickets yet, you better move fast because they're selling out. They're only $20 and you can purchase yours today at www.tpn1.com. Also, make sure you catch our show, TPN News Report, every Sunday at the same site at www.tpn1.com. I'm your host, Chelsea Ray, and thank you all for joining me.